Hello, wonderful traders. Dadas here, talking to you from the Dadas trading room on Discord. You are invited to join my Discord server, and following the daily recap of what happened today. Well, first of all, let's look at the market. Basically, the market behaved violently again. Today, the market, the DAX 30 market, it made over 1,179 pips, which is basically very near yesterday's range. Yesterday's range was 1,458 pips. You can see that here on the statistics. So basically, the market pretty much was trying to recover the whole loss from yesterday. So and it more or less almost managed to do that. Well, at least during the the later Asian session, and then during the Frankfurt session and the European session, the market was going up. Then it started correcting or pulling back or retracing back down on the American session, and it went almost retested the middle price right here. Now again, there is something wrong with the beginning of the session. It turns out like 00 hours right here, and it's showing me 1. So basically I must have had something wrong here with my indicator. Yeah, I got the wrong template right there, because for the moment we need to change this value to 00, because of the daylight saving time, which in America they've already changed switched to summertime, while in Europe we're gonna do that 2 weeks later. So we still have 1 more week to go. Yeah, so I gotta be careful about that. Anyways, we can see clearly that the market was going back down, but it kind of found the same well, you can call it support, or you can also call it the same demand level, right? You see, there was demand right here. This demand showed right there, right? And then basically almost at the same level, there was demand again, right? So basically it looks like this whole movement was just a comeback, or the retest of this initial demand that showed up right there. So there were probably limit orders, buy limit orders right there, and that's what happened. The market immediately pulled back up. So basically, what I did today, because the market was very volatile again. There was like at one moment there was over 150 pips right there on the ATR of 14 periods on M15. So like that's real crazy. So basically, I wasn't able to trade on the Renko charts because the movements were too violent and too quick. So I decided, well, first of all, I recorded the supply and demand video, video on demand, and the video is on demand of VIP. So that means that it's only available to VIPs, which means that the VIPs are only the ones who are my patrons on patreon.com/Dadas Trading System Workshop. So if you want to have access to those videos, or you can order your videos for yourself on demand, then you need to become my patron at 17 US dollars per month. That's not asking much, and it gives you a lot of benefits, especially those benefits to view my special channel right here, which is the Data Trading System Room, where you have like a channel only for patrons, and you also have videos. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna record the weekly recap, and it will also be only available to my patrons, and there are lots of other benefits to becoming a patron as well. So basically, what I decided to do today is trade a little bit on the supply demand zones, right? Um, so basically, here are the three trades I made. Yeah, the first trade was basically off of this, right? Um, so I waited to see what the price was going to do right there, and perhaps from the point of view of supply demand, my entry was a little bit late. I should have entered even earlier. Anyways, I was kind of counting. I put my take profit all the way up there, which for me, I mean, that's like that was over 200 pips. I usually don't go for that much. Anyways, I was at least thinking about getting 100 pips right there, and I already even had 90 pips over there, but I didn't close it. I decided to trail my stop loss, and I trailed my stop loss over there, and unfortunately it got taken out. Anyways, 67.5 pips. I mean, yeah, for this kind of market, maybe not a lot, but for me, a very nice trade. Yeah, and then I decided to do the same thing right there, because there was like I said, practically on the same level, or even on the level of the earlier demand zone right here. Yeah, there was another opportunity that the market was showing, a tendency, or at least it showed the initial demand, right? So like this candle actually is showing that there is a lot of demand. Now, the moment that the price starts respecting these levels here as support, and I have a trend, well, that's a signal for me to get in. So I got in again. Mm, This time I was counting for a little bit more, right there. Yeah, and basically that's where the market went. Only I decided right there. I said to myself, well, the previous time I didn't take 90 pips, so it took me out on 60, 65, right, or 67. Then I thought to myself, well, if I don't take 95, then the market will probably cut me out right there on my training stop. So so I closed the trade at 95 pips. And actually, if I had waited, it would have taken me out on the training stop right there, which wouldn't be 95 pips. It would be much less, right? It would be then not 95, but like 60 again, around 60, right? Maybe 62 or 64, maybe not 64, but around 60, 63 maybe. Okay. Anyways, the market did go up, and it even continued. It made a retrace or pullback, and then it came back up again. So again, I did the same thing right here. Exactly the same thing right here. Uh, and as soon as the market was showing a tendency to go up, I entered long. Now, Why did I decide to get out? In other words, to trail my stop to a small profit and then leave it there, because the market was kind of stalling. The market was stalling and was pulling back and stalling again. So I figured out on this price action right here, I figured out, well, I gotta make it safe for myself. So I made it safe, and I got 15.8 or 15.85 pips. So that's yeah, 1,585 points. Yeah, that's what I got. And then you see what the market did. The market did a strong pullback, retested the supply zone, and then immediately bounced off again with a gap, and bounced off in the other direction, and it went up. It took the take profit line over there, and it continued even further, right? So that's what the market did today. Now we have about 15 minutes to the end of the market, so basically we don't know what's going to happen. Well, who knows? Maybe when the market opens, it's going to be next week. So at my time, it's going to be still Sunday, or it's going to be midnight practically. So, yeah. So when the market opens, we might see a nice gap upwards. However, because I am a day trader, I never leave my positions over the weekend. And additionally, I'm saying that there might be a gap upwards, but there might as well be a gap downwards. So, too big of a risk, especially when the gaps are 500 to 900 pips. So that's too much of a risk. Sorry, I'm not gonna take a risk like that. So I'm not leaving any positions overnight or even over the weekend. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for today. This kind of ends our weekend. Ends in my week. The week has been pretty good. I mean, at least we're going forward. Yeah, not backward, but we're going forward. We're making profit, even though the profits are small. They are profits. Yeah. So sometimes they are smaller. Sometimes they get a bit bigger, right? Sometimes we take a loss, but of course those losses are not very often, right? From time to time we get a loss, but overall we are going forward, and that is the idea, right? That's the idea. So yeah, first of all, please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you already haven't. Please like, thumbs up. Oh, don't forget to if you're subscribing, don't forget to ring the bell so that you will, that's a notification bell, so that you will be notified about my videos. Even though I try to post them regularly. Now, if you don't like my videos, then hit the thumbs down, but make sure you hit it twice. Make sure you do it right if you hate my videos. Okay, and like I say, please join my Discord server, and please become my patron on patreon.com. You'll have a lot of benefits, and especially I think the biggest benefit is that all your monthly pledges or monthly subscription fees are being added up. So if you accumulate enough for my 3 hours of my private Tata's Trading System workshop, you're gonna get the Tata's Trading System workshop, or you will be entitled to yeah, to take part in that workshop. It's gonna be private workshop. If you accumulate enough money for 6 hours, you will get those 6 hours. Well, first of all, you'll get my system for free, right? You'll get all the indicators, expert advisors, instructional videos, and PDFs for free, and you will be entitled to redeem your 6 hours of data trading system workshop when you are ready. Okay, so have a nice weekend. Please stay safe. Don't go around, kissing people. Wash your hands, and yeah, see you next week. Bye.